Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time reviewing on Green Lantern issue number 2, New 52 comic review. Now, as you know, this was part of DC's New 52, where some events acted like continuations and some didn't. So the cover you mainly have is Sinestro battling against an army of his former minions and underlings, despite not appearing in this issue. And it starts off with Sinestro saying, "Don't just stand there like a statue, Jordan, or can't you hear without the ring?" And so Hal mainly confronts him, saying that he doesn't deserve the ring and the Guardians made a mistake, and says, I'll rip it off your fingers myself." And yeah, Sinestro ends up blowing up Hal Jordan out from a window with no little effect, and says, "Empty threats, that's all I've ever gotten from you." And so makes a construct to keep him on foot, and says that, you know, his life is in his hands, and he can do anything he wants him to. And even creates him a Green Lanternling, saying that about, that he deserves to take this chance. And what's interesting is that Hal Jordan takes the chance and becomes Green Lantern, saying, "A ring? Yes, a ring. I'm giving you a what? What would you call it by now? Third chance? A fourth? How many times have you thrown this opportunity away?" And so Hal tries to stupidly confront Sinestro, but keep in mind Sinestro has added in failsafes, and he has pointed out that the ring is meant to be a construct created by him and can turn it on and off anytime he wants to, and has him at his command. So they see police sirens going on, and Sinestro sees Hal flying off and says, "As obedient as a dog, and half as smart." And so people try and rescue each other until a young woman tries to rescue a kid and his father, but ends up falling. But luckily Hal Jordan shows up just in time and rescues her. But unfortunately the ring sort of powers down, and this is due to Sinestro stopping him. And Sinestro asks him to save the bridge and that, and so Sinestro points out about him watching and uses his ring as a multitask thing. Something I think Hal could have done, and keep in mind that with Hal, John, Stewart and Guy Garner, they can easily have done this. And Hal's like, you fixed the entire bridge. You saved everyone. Thank you! Oh, thank you so much! You saved my son! Thank you! Just get back to your little lives." And so they fly off, and just then they hear something coming out from the water, and it's Gul saying, "We know of your defection and your abandonment, Sinestro. You betrayed the Little Light." And so, despite Hal making a machine gun, and what's interesting is Sinestro basically points out that the Sinestro Corps gave in to their sadistic urges, and that this wasn't the army he wanted, and kills Gul. And I think they could have kept him around, but that's just me. And so Sinestro destroys Gul's ring to stop him from finding another replacement. And Sinestro says, "The army I built has enslaved my homeworld, Jordan, and you're going to help me destroy them." And yeah, this is the issue. So what do I think of issue 2? I think it's not bad, but I think they are trying to make Sinestro mostly like he should be Green Lantern. And I think, keep in mind, while Hal Jordan is a bit cocky and a bit impulsive, he would have clearly have thought a situation through. So I think the issue deserves a thumbs up. It's still good by the end of the issue, and still delivers a good story. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.